One.
Oh.
All righty. And that's how we're going to start the show tonight. Hey, everyone. Yes, we are going to start the show.
I was
just
trying
like
not
that.
to get my one on stream, so I was hoping you'd kind of catch on, and then it didn't
Well,
work.
I was thinking that you usually always say one. So, anyway, welcome everyone to the November Explorer call here at Aira. I'm Janine Stanley, Director of Customer Communications, and with me tonight we have the man behind the curtain, the amazing Ryan Bishop. Hey, Ryan.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing
Hey,
well.
we have got a crowd tonight. Whoa. Yeah.
I'm excited. It's amazing. This is brilliant.
Oh. We also have from Aira our, and I'm going to get your title wrong, Sandy, so I'm not even going to say it, but Sandy Marcus. I almost called her Sandy Bishop. Whoa. Is it Friday?
Whoa.
Is it Friday yet?
Oh my.
Whoa.
Yes. Well, we have been working so hard this week and last week that we're lucky we know our own names, much less anyone else's. But we will be joined here in a bit by
We have our CEO, Troy Attilio. Here he is.
CEO, Troy Attilio. Hey, Troy. I'm giving everybody a new name tonight, so.
And we also have our VP of Customer Experience, Emily Hill.
Hey, hello, Emily. See, we got a full house tonight, everyone. And look at how many customers we have out there. I am psyched.
A lot.
Some folks that we have not seen in quite a while and some new folks, so welcome, welcome. I am going to start out with a few announcements, and as I said before the call, I have 3 of them, and we'll see if I can remember them. We have, first of all, I want to announce that our customer care office, the great Care Bears that they are, they will be closed on Thanksgiving, so that is next Thursday, the 25th of November. They will be closed. They will also be closed on Christmas Eve, December 24th, and on Christmas Day, December 25th, and then the following week on New Year's Eve, which is December 31st, and then January 1st of 2022, because they're all going to go out and get in their flying cars because it's 2022, right? We'll have flying cars, right? No. All right. So, announcement number 2. We would love to welcome a new access partner, TD Bank US. TD Bank is along the eastern coast of the United States. They have over 1,000 locations, and you can use Aira free in all of those locations, as well as if you are a colleague, which is what they call their employees, at TD Bank, you can use Aira on your job. You can also use Aira at td.com and at any of the TD Bank ATMs in your area. And for the Canadians, TD Bank tells us that they will be rolling out the Aira Access offer in Canada in 2022. So stand by for that one. Yay. And now let's see if I can remember the third thing that I was going to talk about. I'll tell you what, why don't we swing it over to Troy to talk about some big, exciting stuff that you may or may not have noticed if you've been to Aira.io lately.
Well, I'm not going to do the talking, but I will start us off. Hello, everyone. This is Troy, the proud and humble CEO here of Aira. But one thing I'm going to hand it over to is Sandra Marcus. In fact, Sandra, you can come off mic. Have you been on this call before? I think you have.
But he has one time.
I've been to this call once, but I think we can still call me new-ish.
Yeah. So I'll let Sandra introduce herself, but she's going to talk about changes we made to the website and what it means and why. But welcome, Sandra.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Nice to be with you again. And Janine, if I could remember your third announcement, I would have jumped in with it.
I'm sorry.
When I said it.
I apologize. I don't know it either. I have to.
It'll come to me 5 minutes after the call. Never
You'll remember. So as Troy said, I'm new-ish. I joined in July, and I have been at one of these meetings, and I do plan to attend regularly. So I'm delighted to be here for a second time. We've been busy doing all kinds of things. The most significant that I wanted to talk about tonight briefly, and Janine and Ryan have both had heavy, heavy hands in this, is we launched a new Aira.io website, we'll say today. And the reason that that's significant, there are lots and lots of driving forces on why we did that. But when I think about you being an explorer, the reason that that's significant is as follows. The content is accessible, and the form factor of a mobile phone is much friendlier than it used to be. So point number one, which we're delighted about, obviously accessibility should be job number one for us. And second thing, you'll start to see content that's fresh and new and accurate. And one example that's most pertinent here is as simple as it sounds, but important and pertinent, the pricing tables now have multiple currencies and read as a table, column by column, top to bottom. So you don't need to scroll to different tabs to get to different denominations. And then the last thing that I would talk about, so accessibility and accurate content, again, relevant here, is coming soon. It's not on the site today, but it will be on the site by the end of the week. Will be a single page that you'll be able to reference with each of the access offers and access promotions, newest at the top, working our way back to the most long-standing. So quick and easy reference, kind of a who, what, where, why, when about each of them. So in the announcement Janine shared before about TD Bank, that would be a good example of something we'll find on that new page. So the drivers for us, again, were accessibility, accurate content, and then for individual explorers and for potential access partners coming to the site, understanding who we are, what we do, and the different kinds of people who use Aira as a productivity tool. So we're proud about that. I think you'll find it to be more user-friendly. And obviously, you've got all kinds of channels to get in touch with us. If you have feedback or you have ideas, we are welcome to hearing those. And then over the course of the next several months, as we continue to add content, again, starting with this access offers and access promotions page, I'll be back to talk about that and some other things that Janine and I are up to. So with that, I'm not sure if it's going back to Troy or Janine, it's going back to you, but whoever picks it up next, it's all yours.
Well, let's see. I think that I'm going to turn it back over to Troy to introduce our next topic here, which is kind of one of those topics that's bittersweet, and I'm going to try to get out of this without like choking up. So, Troy, let me turn this over to you. And yeah,
what I'm about to share is well, it's bittersweet. I'm gonna talk about someone who's actually been with Aira since basically the beginning, who's moving on to a new exciting opportunity, which is great for that individual, but also, very personally sad for us. I'm sure folks, once they hear, are going to be like, "Oh, that's a bummer." But it's in recognition that this individual has just done so much for Aira and has grown up so much here, and I'm going to stop there because maybe I'm going to get weepy, but we'll see if Emily can then jump in here and kind of share the news that I've probably already foreshadowed, that she's going to be doing something different and not with Aira, which is a loss to us, but also a celebration for her because she has again, grown her skills and has the opportunity to do more at other places. Emily?
Thanks, Troy. Yeah, someday somebody's going to have to tell you about how when you intro people and tell the whole story, then you've introed people and told the whole story. But I'll poke you about that later. So for now, Explorer community, just wanted to take an opportunity and say thank you so much. I am really excited about what's next. I am headed off to join another startup, this one based in Boston. I don't think I've ever shared this before on this call, but one of my secret dreams in life, because I'm a total history nerd, is to go take myself on a trip to Boston and drink some tea by the harbor. And I have never yet been successful in actually visiting the city of Boston. So here's to hoping that I might be able to realize that dream on my way out of having had just a really lovely 5 years here with the Aira community. So thanks for letting me be a part of your journey. I look forward to keeping in touch with this community and also staying abreast of all of the amazing things that Aira has ready and almost ready to announce, but not quite yet. So stick around for more here coming up very shortly as we move into 2022. So thanks everyone. I'm glad to have been a part of this journey, and I just have really enjoyed my life at Aira.
Yeah, Emily, I'm sure many people on the call spent time with you both as an agent, maybe sometimes as that leader to like answer questions and in terms of helping grow the product. So thanks again. And by the way, yeah, I hope I never get good at introing people leaving the company. It's hopefully a rare thing, but we do understand and get it. I think chasing that a little bit, we are opening a position. It's not to replace Emily, because you can't replace Emily, but it will be to fill the role of the VP of Customer Experience, and really hoping, we will get the best candidate, and part of getting the best candidate is to make sure we have the broadest view of applicable candidates. So look for an announcement in the coming weeks that will share the position online and allow people to apply for that position. And needless to say, finding someone with, lots of experience in many things, but certainly in the community would be an awesome ad for Aira. We always seek to find the best, and that includes finding, diverse talent across all spectrums. So look for that soon. So I think we'll move off that topic unless there's something you wanted to add, Janine.
Well, guess what? I remembered my third item.
Oh my God.
Now,
what is it?
We just learned this today in our company meeting, but Aira is fast approaching its 2 millionth call. Can you believe that? 2 million
2 million.
calls. Yeah.
It's a lot.
I was blown away.
Yeah. We need to get the actor from, what movie was that? Like, everyone knows this one, like $1 million. What is it? We need
now,
to
of course,
I
everybody's
know
looking at you like,
exactly.
huh?
Austin Powers.
It's Austin Powers. There we go.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there you go.
Dr.
We need that, or
Evil.
someone to deep fake someone saying, Aira, 2 million calls.
Oh my. Well, it is
Brilliant.
so hard to believe. And one of the things that has made up those calls over the past 5 years are our access partners. And notice the segue, everyone, into our holiday cheer promo and contest. Yeah. All right. So how does this work, Janine, you say? Well, you don't have to do anything but use our access partner offers. So starting on November 22nd, which is next Monday, and my 25th wedding anniversary, yay. So I'm going to be using an access offer that night, actually. But it will start at 12 a.m. Pacific time on the 22nd. Anyone who uses one of our access offers in certain qualifying access offers, and we'll get to that here, but you will be entered into a drawing, and every Friday at noon Pacific time, we will randomly draw an account from our vast database of callers, and you will win a prize. So each Friday we have a new prize that you can win, and these are very nice prizes. I think you will like them. And then at the end of these 6 weeks, we will look at who has used the most access offers in that time, and they will win the grand prize package. Woo, baby. And that includes 200 Aira minutes and some other things as yet to be specified. But at least 200 Aira minutes, actually Aira dollars that you can spend on minutes. You can spend them on a monthly plan. You can spend them however you want within Aira. So,
Jenny,
yeah.
I want to add to this. So I'm gonna do an audible as a CEO.
Ooh.
Like
Nice.
being a CEO, like there's a lot of unfun
Turn
things
the
to
bench.
do. But one of the fun things to do is I get to just come up with this idea. We're gonna add a CEO award to this.
Ooh.
And we're also going to look at the total month, and we're going to see who used the most new access offers. So like Janine, I don't know what you would use Aira access for on your anniversary. I'm kind of curious to hear about that. But let's say you're someone who's I don't know, never used Target or never used one of the airports. Like, we're going to look at everyone and see how many new access partners you added in the month, and also give an award out to that, because I think it's also, yeah.
I love that. That's great.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And TD Bank, we're so delighted, as Janine said, to have TD
Yeah,
Bank
so everyone
join
should
our
be able to
family.
get-
They'll
yeah.
be part of this.
Absolutely. And the good people at the state of Connecticut, if you're riding public transit in Connecticut, you're going to be in. So throwing the hat in the ring there. Awesome. Now, here are some fun things about this contest. Since our friends outside of North America have far fewer local qualifying access partners, we're going to do two drawings. So one will be for the US and Canada, and the other will be for customers in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. And actually, we have a few customers in the Republic of Ireland now. So we will have all of you in one drawing, all of our North America folks in another, and that goes for the grand prize as well. Now, Troy's award, I think, could go for just about anybody. But the more first-time access offers you use, the better it gets. So, yeah.
Hey, Janine,
And,
with the, I'm just thinking out loud, but with the new website that is really clear about, like, when you get to the website, like, am I interested as an explorer? Am I interested as an access partner, as well as an agent, right? We have a whole,
Yep.
This means that the folks on, I guess for UK, I can say the other side of the pond, but I guess for New Zealand and Australia, I don't know. That's
It's
not
a big pond.
Yeah. Either way,
it's a really big pond.
this I get personally this question a lot from explorers, like, hey, how do I engage a brand on Aira? What do I do? As an upgrade, it used to be hard to go to the website, find the link to share. It's a lot easier now, and it's a lot more clear. So it's also a good reason for folks who are in that space of being an advocate to use this new site, the new information, and next year, let's plan on making sure that we have enough access offers outside of the US so that we can throw the contest wide open.
Everybody will be in the same large pot, and we will all be having many, many places to go with live Aira. Now, you don't have to have an Aira monthly plan in this context. You can be a guest. What we're going to need from everybody, though, and we can track you down by your phone number, never fear. However, it's going to be a whole lot easier if we have your email. And what you can do to get us your email is to open up your Aira app, go to the More tab, go into your profile on that screen, and put your email in there, or make sure we have a correct email for you. And once you save that information, that will go directly up to us, and we will have an easier way to get a hold of you. Otherwise, we're going to be calling and texting you, and as long as you don't think we're one of these spam callers, will be great, and you can win your prize. So be sure to go out there and get your email address in the app and get that up to us. If you have any questions, our customer care team has been prepped for this, so they are ready. As I said, the contest doesn't start until next Monday. We will announce the winner in our social media on Monday afternoon. And so stay tuned for that. Friday afternoon. I just said Monday, didn't I? Yeah, Friday afternoon, next Friday when we draw. And that is Black Friday too. So please don't forget that we have our friends at Target and Target.com, so you can go crazy on Black Friday, or you can use a look at the Black Friday ads that are coming out this Friday. A lot of stores have done that this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so big excitement. We will have a landing page for the Holiday Cheer promo here soon. We'll put that out before Monday. And then you can go there and look at the rules of the contest, look at the access partners who are involved. Basically, it's any airport, any public location that you go to automatically through our geofencing feature. And then we have some other things like our Vispero offer, our good friends at Vispero. Yeah. The one thing that doesn't count here is our job seeker promo, because that's one that we sponsor, and also our COVID promo. Those two don't count because they're sponsored by us. However, the small business offer from our friends at Intuit, that one counts. Absolutely. So that is our holiday promo. I know that's why you were all sticking around here, right? Absolutely.
That's brilliant. I'm excited.
Yes, it's going to be fun. And you will hear from the Aira elves on this one, so never fear. The Aira elves will be coming back out. Yep. And Ryan tells me we can do little like YouTube commercials now. So
we can.
That'll be fun.
It's a new thing now. So expect YouTube commercials from the elves. That'll be fun.
You never know. You know, I'm going to get an animator now. Yeah, there, Troy. There you go. See, you didn't know you were going to fund that, right? Oh my. So let's throw open the phones, as they say in old time radio. Bringing back my memories of working the radio station board during a live call-in sports show, which I got to tell you is kind of like juggling chainsaws. So, yeah, if you have a question for us, throw up your hand and we will grab you.
Well, Janine, I'm sure that the 58 people that are on this meeting, there's got to be somebody with a question.
I was just going to say, that is a seriously big crowd.
Let's see here. Let's see who's got questions. I see hands going up.
Well, 5
Christmas.
hands, yes.
So let's go. All right, let's start with Connie. I don't think we've ever seen you on the 6-4 call.
I don't think we have.
Let's
Hello,
see.
Connie.
Hi, Connie.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can.
I am a brand new Aira explorer. I mean,
welcome.
I heard about you guys. I heard about you guys at the ACB conventions, like for at least the last 5 years, procrastinating and just, I don't know, should I join? Maybe not. Should I join? My husband passed away. He was sighted, and I didn't depend on him totally, but still, now that he's gone, I've had to make a lot of adjustments and figure out ways to get out and about, so I'm not like isolated at home, because I'm not one to stay home and just isolate myself. And so I had my very first call yesterday, and I was trying to access the Kaiser website. And if anyone's familiar with that website, it seems like they keep changing it. And they keep making it more, and they keep making it less and less accessible. I mean, I couldn't even find the logon the part to log in. So the agent helped me, bless his heart. He was so patient and so helpful. And since I'm new, do I find out about who your access partners are on the Aira website?
Oh, funny you should ask.
And
Sandy,
what is the website again?
I will throw that one over to you. Our website is www.aira.io.
Okay, that's easy.
And Janine, it cut out for a second, but I think you said you were throwing that to me.
Yeah, she did.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, Zoom we're all kind of cutting out a little bit tonight.
Yeah, that's okay. So Connie, this is Sandy Marcus. I run marketing. So first off, thank you for joining our community. We're delighted to have you. And
Thank you.
The answer is 2 parts. The short answer is yes, you'll be able to find a list of all the different access partners on our website by the end of this week. We just launched this new website today. I would tell you it is comprehensive, but there's more that we need to add. And in concert with this promotion that Janine just talked about, we'll be putting up a page with a list of the access partners. Part 2 is in your app, your Aira app on your phone. You can, if I get this right, there is a link above the Call Aira button where you can tap that and you'll find a list of products and promotions and places, all that are part of the Aira partner network. And then I'm going to pause and make sure I'm right and leave.
Nope, you're perfectly right.
You
So
are
that button,
correct.
Leave it open for someone to correct me if I'm not
and
right.
that button is called Apply a Free Access Offer. You can go in there and find all of those offers, and the locations will give you anything within, I believe it's a 50 mile radius.
50 mile radius. Yeah, it's
starting from the closest to you going outwards. And then there's a search bar there if you want to search for anything. Each tab actually has a search bar. You can browse our museum offers, everything there. So,
and those museum offers count in the contest too. So spend some time at places like the, let's see, the Grand Rapids Public Museum, which is a fascinating place. They came on this summer, I believe it was, into our access network. We've got Smithsonian. We have Shed Aquarium, totally fun this time of year. Yeah, all kinds of cool things.
Well, Connie, we are glad to have you as a customer, and thanks for the story. Glad to hear that. All right, so we are going to hear from Joe Billard next, who also, I don't know if we've heard from you yet on this call yet either. I know I recognize your name, but I don't think we've heard from you on this call either. So lots of new people today.
All right. Hello, Joe.
Hi there. I have a question about this promotion. I've looked in the app several times to see what free access there is. I live in Ontario, Canada, and I can never find anything. So how are we going to be able to participate in this?
Well, actually, you will. If you look under products and promotions, those two categories, and in there you are going to find, let's see. What is she going to find in there, Ryan?
Let's see. There's Target.com. There's museums. There's all sorts of things.
We don't have
we
don't have Target here. We have nothing. We don't have anything here that.
Now the museums are open to you. You can definitely use those. Target, not at the moment. I don't think they can.
We don't even. No, we aren't. No, they aren't. And I can't.
These ones are online. Yeah, these ones are online museums. Sorry, we should be more clear. So a lot of these offers that we're talking.
These are.
So a lot of these offers that we're talking about are online offers where you can access them with an agent. They can go on a website and do audio description. They can do TeamViewer. You can do virtual walkthroughs of museums. There's the all the way from the APH Museum, where you can go through all sorts of blindness history to
Boston Science Museum,
Boston Science, all the way around. There's more than museums. There's, goodness gracious, all sorts of stuff under promotions. You can get lost in the online content.
Yes, the Nova Scotia library system is online, so all of their museums are online. In Canada, then we have 3 airports. We have Toronto, Winnipeg, and Vancouver in Canada specifically. And let's see, what else? I'm trying to remember what else.
There's one more too, and I know there's definitely one more, and I can't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to the airport anytime soon, so.
Gotcha. Well, if you are a subscriber to Nationwide Insurance, which I know is pretty international now, they're headquartered right here where I live in Columbus, Ohio. But if you are a Nationwide Insurance holder or have Nationwide Pet Insurance online, those two are also in the Access Network.
Brilliant.
And our small business offer, if you are operating a small business, you have calls of up to 30 minutes at a time to accomplish some small business tasks.
All right, let's hear from Bill next.
All right. Hello, Bill.
Okay. Good evening. It's been a while since I've been on.
It has been. I was going to say, yes.
We checked in with each other over the summer, Janine. So,
yes.
And I'm hoping things are coming back into into alignment on some of the things with that going forward for me in the next few months. And it's been a little bit of a challenge for a couple of months here, but for me at home, but it's going to hopefully start lining up again. And we'll see what we can do with some of those offers. But I wanted to say that earlier this evening, I was going back into the archives of some things that I had in my email, and I found a little gem, I hope, that we can use, the live broadcast, the notifications for those when explorers and agents are doing that. And I finally turned that on because I realized that's something I could have enjoyed all year when people are doing
Yeah.
and I'm hoping we'll be able to see some of
lately,
those for
too.
people going to special events over the holidays or something.
Oh, you brought up a great reminder, Bill. Ira Live, actually, you can, and it would be wonderful if people would do this when they go out and look at holiday lights, or they maybe go shopping or go to a show, something like that. Even your kids' Christmas program at church or at school, whatever they have, you can actually go live. In the app, you can make it a public live session or a private one that people have to log into with a code. I do this when I go someplace with my friends or my sisters, and we all have the same agent. We just log in with the code, and then we can listen to the agent describing things, which is really cool. Our live sessions, though, anybody can join. We have notifications turned off by default, but you can turn those on if you go into the More tab, and you will see in that More tab a way to turn on those notifications for live sessions, and then you'll get notified when a live session is going on. We have had a young lady who is on the call, Autumn, who has gone to the mall a couple times. She's done a couple fun live sessions.
I was gonna say I've definitely watched some of the mall sessions.
Yep.
We've had people do different trips. I watched one time somebody go to a concert. Like there's been somebody did a show in Vegas one time. There's been a lot of sessions that have been live up there. So
I may have to do my upcoming airport trip in a couple weeks, just to kind of show people what Ira is like in the airport. You can make fun of my cane technique then. It'll be noticeable, believe me. Awesome.
All right,
Thank you so much, Bill, for bringing that up, because it is a really fun feature of Aira.
We are going to hear from Misty next.
Oh, hello, Misty. And again, another new name here.
I think I've been on here at least once before. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we sure can.
Awesome. Actually, I have a couple of just kind of suggestions, if you wouldn't mind, I want to throw out as far as the app.
Go for it.
Okay, awesome. Since we're kind of brainstorming a bit earlier anyway. I don't know if I mentioned this before. Forgive me if I'm repeating myself. I may have mentioned it, but I don't remember. I know that right now, let's say if you want to share a website or a photo or whatever, you have to go to a separate email client or something like that to send the agent a particular, the photo or the website, whatever, the link. It might be a little bit easier, I don't know, but it may be to actually have something in app to where you can like just click on like share with agent or something like that, and you can actually share the link or the photo or whatever right there from the app.
And you must have
Wait, I was going to say,
thinking
you must
about
be
desktop
like spying on the top secret Aira headquarters.
Oh, wow. So you've discussed it sounds like.
Yeah. Hey, Misty, this is Troy. No, one thing you can do, and Emily and everyone else coming out, we do have a messaging feature. So while I totally agree, like we need to make that even easier because the use case is definitely expanded where we have way more of that use case than we ever did before. Maybe thanks to COVID, I don't know. But we have a feature where you can message with the agent. So you're talking, but you can also copy and paste a text or a link. So if you're literally sharing a link or information to the agent without using email, you can also do that, and they can actually reply as well. Ryan, I know you use, and Janine, like maybe one of you can describe like what would that look like? How would I do that in the app?
Yeah. it is super handy. When you're on a call, you can just swipe down on your screen, and I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. If it's below the little thing that
Right
tells
to the
you
left
how
of
long.
the
Yeah.
right to the left of the hang up button.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And it's a text box.
taking a drink.
Yeah.
Right to the left of the hang up button. You double tap that, it pulls up another screen with a chat history and a text box, and then you can chat to the agent there. And I believe it also makes a sound when you receive a message from your agent.
I think so. Yeah.
I want to say it does.
I do believe so. The only thing you can't do there is post files, like you were talking about, say sharing a file. But stay tuned. That will be a feature coming in our desktop
to an app near
client.
you.
Yeah, to an app or a desktop near you.
2022.
Okay. Awesome.
Absolutely. Any more great suggestions?
Am I still on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't see my picture come up when I was talking. Sorry. So one real quick thing, I'll try to make it quick. And again, maybe I've said this before. I don't remember. I may have mentioned this in some other context. But another possibility I've been kind of thrown around is sometimes, say, if we're looking at, say, the back of a package and we're wanting someone to read the instructions, an agent to read the instructions, say, for cooking, it would be nice to be able to go back to that later after the call and refer to it if on our own time, if we need to refer back to it. For instance, like, say, maybe save like a recording of the agent so we could kind of play it back later. I don't know if that's even a possibility or privacy concerns or whatever, but something I've thought about.
So one way around this that you can do, because I've done this once or twice for baking ingredients, is what I will do is if I have the agent take a picture of the package, I'll have them actually put in the photo alt text what the ingredients will be. And they'll actually be able to save that back to your phone, and the picture description will actually be able to read out. You can even save that to your camera roll and have it for later. It's a cheap way of doing it, but it works.
Right.
Definitely something to think about, though, like for recording purposes.
It's actually better than a recording because you can actually, just look at the text and kind of scroll through word by word, letter by letter, whatever. So it's actually a little bit better in a way.
Exactly. Yeah. And the agent can also email those directions to you if you'd like. So you can get them both ways.
Awesome.
Thanks,
guys. And Misty, I'll jump in. This is Emily. So from the agent perspective as well, we are normally comfortable if you ask to record the agent's voice. So please ask. Aira is we operate in California rules, which means that we do dual consent, right? So you have to ask the agent before you're able to record them.
Right.
But it is very common for explorers who are using like, smaller handheld recording devices or something like that to say, hey, like I just got a new credit card. Agent Emily, can you read this card for me? And I'm going to, is it okay with you if I record you doing so? So then I can braille it later or whatever it might be. And almost always you'll find the agent is okay with that. And if they're not, then they can escalate you to a manager, and that manager will be able to help you take care of it.
Sweet. Awesome. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No, you're so welcome. Thanks so much for the great ideas.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Absolutely. Yeah, because it's getting to be that time of year with all kinds of cooking. I know, Ryan, you're going to be busy.
I love this time of year because I have, not that I need an excuse for it, but I get to do a lot more baking. I enjoy, one of my favorite things is desserts. Like there's just nothing better than a good Thanksgiving pie. Yeah. We did that Thanksgiving thing last year, and we made those pumpkin strudels. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So amazing. All right, looks like
let's see who else we have here.
The iPhone of Cynthia. It says Cynthia's iPhone. So let's see.
And your iPhone.
Yeah, let's see what the iPhone has to say.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey, hello there.
This is my first time in one of these calls.
Massive welcome.
I'm gonna play the Aira noise.
Yeah, there you
Wow, we got a lot of first timers tonight. This is great. So what can we do for you, Cynthia?
Actually my name's Cindy. But anyways. I'm kind of in an interesting situation. I'm in a wheelchair and mostly blind. So I have a motorized wheelchair.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to figure out a way where I don't have to hold my phone and try to drive my chair and use my cane all at the same time.
Excellent. So, hands-free. Well, you have a number of different options here. You can try a lanyard that would go around your neck so your phone could rest on your chest. But mid-chest level is good, kind of right below your collarbone. And that will allow, the agent to be able to see everything. There are also things called neck mounts, and this is one of my favorites. I was certain I wasn't going to like it when I tried it, but it is a flexible wire that goes over your head, and then your phone fits into a little thing, kind of like a dashboard phone holder. And
Wow.
having it on your neck is good because if you stopped and maybe the agent needs to see something over to one side, you can just reach up and move the wire and the phone moves over, so you don't have to turn your whole body, which can sometimes be really tough, especially
And
if you've got a chair. You're not at the right angle. Yep. So that's a really good, and those are less than $20 on Amazon. If you just look for phone neck mount, you will find them. And they're, like I said, usually under $20 and work quite well.
And also, I wanted to comment on the lady that is in Canada. Yeah, she's right. We really don't have a lot here in our country as far as all this goes.
And
like I'm in Alberta, so
goodness.
There's really nothing we can do here.
Well,
which
you
is
know what? We will have to work on that. And
now I gotta ask it. If there was a place in Alberta that you could have as an Aira access location,
where would it be?
Maybe your all-time favorite place to go or whatever. Where would it be? Where would be the place that you'd want Aira access?
Southgate Center here in Alberta would be cool.
Okay.
Because they have all kinds of shops in there, like the Apple Store and different things like that.
Nice.
I think, and probably West Edmonton Mall. I never go there, but I think that'd be good for people that use Aira.
I've actually heard of both of those, and I have heard really amazing things about both of them. So
yes,
especially West Edmonton Mall. Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's huge.
what you all can do, and we mentioned it before, and you can actually now, if you know someone at one of the stores or in the mall management, whatever, you can send them to our website. Right up on the top, there is Become an Access Partner right in our top banner, and they can go there and click on that and find out all about what Aira can do for people. And it's much, much easier now to get that information out to the people that you want to look at it and say, hey, this would actually be a pretty good idea.
Even get them connected. So then we can, work on
one more suggestion might be the library.
And I'm sorry,
like local libraries.
Local libraries,
yes.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. I believe the Nova Scotia library system is already an access partner. So definitely provincially, that might be a good one to look at too.
Well, I'm on the west coast, near the west coast, and they're way up east. So
what I find is that you can say, "Hey, libraries over here! Look what these libraries over here are doing," and you should just follow suit because it's the right thing.
But just a couple suggestions, and thanks for answering my question.
No, definitely.
Those are great.
Cindy, this is Troy. Are you by chance a soccer fan?
Not me. I'm more of a hockey fan, actually.
All right. Well, here's something. Maybe I'm a soccer fan. I was watching last night. Did you know that your Canada national soccer team is now in first place qualifying for the World Cup?
Get out.
After beating Mexico. And they're top of the table. So just shout out to the Canadians for that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining. We're happy to have you.
Absolutely. Wow. All right. And who else? We still have 4 hands raised. That is Pretty awesome.
Do so. I see a phone number. I'm going to read the first couple numbers here. So I see a 9516. You are now able to
Hi.
talk.
There
Yes,
we
hi.
go.
This is Nancy.
Hello.
Hi, Nancy
Hey.
Unger. How are you doing?
Hey,
Oh,
Nancy.
great.
How are
Nancy,
you?
there's another
Fine,
person we haven't heard
thanks.
from in a while.
I know I haven't been there for a while either, and I'm a young old Ira explorer. But anyway, whatever happened to Walmart? I'm just curious. I can't find it on the website. There's no longer an access point with them because they have a lot of stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what we did last year, Nancy, to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the ADA. We asked you all where would you like to have access, and everybody, well, not everybody, because it was a pretty close race in the U.S. and Canada between Walmart and Amazon. And Walmart
It was a close
won.
race.
It was
very
close.
It was
a
super
couple
close.
votes, I think. But so we gave folks some access to Walmart, and that was to last through the end of last year. And I don't know, Troy, you wanna talk about Walmart a little bit?
You know what I'm thinking of doing, by the way? I think Walmart is a great opportunity for Aira. I think it's a great opportunity for Walmart. And while we did that offer, and we basically sponsored the minutes, I think it's time to go, knock on Walmart's door. And what I'm thinking about is how to, in fact, maybe back to this audience, what would be the best way? Do people have ideas on how we would kind of bring the voice of the customer to Walmart in a way that was, authentic and got the point across? Because I think they're a brand that would really be excited to work with us to be providing the service, and would have benefits for them. Because I hear some of the use cases, which is, hey, I go into a store, and while there may be some Walmart associates willing to help me, they're not available, right? And so Walmart wants to provide the service, but they can't always provide it. But
no, they can't. No. You're right about that.
And it's always this little tricky dance of like, you don't want to call someone's, as a terrible term, you don't want to call someone's baby ugly. You don't want to go up to Walmart like, you are terrible at working with your guests. Like, that's not a good way to enter the door. But you do want to point out that there's an opportunity to do it better. And I know every major corporation, they're dedicated to providing the best experience within the limits of their ability to staff. And here we have an opportunity to be that augmented staff. So yeah, Sandra and Jeanine, let's think about that.
Tell us your Walmart stories.
Yeah, and maybe we enlist some of the people on this call to provide some of those stories.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have two thoughts. It feels like a good old-fashioned letter writing campaign, but we're not going to write hard copy letters. Jeanine and I will think about how to formalize this, but in the meantime, you should all feel free, if you're compelled, to say, I have a local Walmart, here's where I live, here's where it is, and I would be delighted if I could use Aira when I visited. Drop it into a quick email and you can send it to Jeanine. Where do we want people to send things to?
You can send them to support@aira.io and just put Walmart in the subject line, and we will let our customer care folks know to send those to Sandy and I.
To us, and we'll start to package it up. And as we think of something a little bit more formal or creative, we'll share it with you. While I have the microphone, I just wanted to pop in. I'm watching the chat. And Joe spoke a little while ago and made mention of a list of places where we'd like to see Aira. Eaton Center, Walmart, Sherway Gardens, if I'm reading that correctly, and Starbucks. So what I wanted to point out is Starbucks is an Aira access partner, a wonderful partner of ours, and all of their, sure. Oh, not in Canada.
Not yet in Canada.
Sorry about that. I was all excited to say.
I know, we were all excited.
Okay.
I went there too initially, and then I remembered. Oops,
okay, roll my tape back.
Not yet, but
hopefully soon.
Yes,
that would be a good one to grab.
We continue to talk to Starbucks, and they've been wonderful. And for everybody who has access to one, go check out the holiday cups. Yay.
Right? It's they got some great stuff, and their winter coffees are out now too.
Well, Janine's lamenting that it's no longer pumpkin spice season, right?
I know. I love my but it's chestnut praline. Oh, one of the best chestnut praline. Oh yeah.
You're hilarious.
Who else do we have this evening?
Right. Let's see. I haven't checked over here. Let me check over here real quick before I go back to that and see if we have. Oh, Alice Pennington actually asks us on YouTube. Will agent voted promotions be coming back?
Oh, very good question. And Alice is up really late in the UK. Okay. Hello, Alice, and thank you for sticking with us. It's like 2:00 in the morning there. So, but thank you for chiming in. So, we are looking at our promos and looking at how we would like to make those promos, kind of maximize the benefit for all of us. And so we're going to take a look at them after the first of the year and see if we can maybe bring back occasionally the agent voted promo. So stay tuned.
All right, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and this is Sandy speaking. Forgive me before I didn't announce myself. What Janine said is absolutely true. I only wanted to add, often because the agents interact with the explorers so often, so regularly, so closely, that they're sharing with us the things that they glean from you as most important. So you should feel equally as empowered. Back to the email address that we talked about. Janine and I are open to hearing about nearly anything. And again, however we formalize what we do with it, we'll share back in this meeting. But yes, to looking at agent promos again after agent sponsored promotions after the first of the year. But do remember, you certainly can share with us your hopes and desires too.
Absolutely, and we've had many good suggestions over the past couple months when we've kind of paused the agent voted promos for a bit. So we will take a look at that after the first of the year.
Yeah. All right, so we are going to hear now from Evelyn.
Hello, Evelyn. My goodness,
another person that I don't
all sorts of new people tonight
talked to yet on this call.
Awesome.
I love this.
I know. Now Zoom has been a little cantankerous about the mute button, so hopefully you are not having too much of a problem unmuting. And we will see. Oops.
I don't see that you've gotten unmuted yet, so I'll leave you to go ahead and keep
we will come back to you, Evelyn, never fear. Okay.
We'll keep trying to get you.
Yeah.
And we are going to go to another phone number, Janine, really close to your heart here, 614.
Of course.
And then a 3. Let's hear from you.
Let's see if that's who I think it is. Hello there. Oh my. The Zoom deities are not playing nice right now. Hello
Can you guys...
there. Yes, hi there.
Hi, it's Brandon.
Oh, hey, Brandon.
How are you?
We are excellent. So what can we do for you tonight?
I have
Columbus, Ohio.
I know. And I'm in North Dakota. I have 2 questions. One is what, as far as the contest goes, is that you have to do online Target, or can you go into a Target store?
You can go into a Target store. You can do it online. You can go to The Ohio State University and walk around there on campus. You can go to a Starbucks, or you can go to Starbucks online. Any of our offers, and like we said, we'll have that page up before Monday, so you can kind of see the Port Columbus Airport is also up. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it Port Columbus. It's now John Glenn.
Is it to say like any offer that's not sponsored by Aira, right?
Yep.
So like if it's
exactly,
as long as it's a offer
Vespero.
That is Vespero, Target, as long as it doesn't say sponsored by Aira, it works. So online, in person, anything, you're in.
Hey, Ryan and Jeannie, it might be easier to say which ones are not sponsored by Aira.
Yes, the ones
Just not job seeker.
Not job seeker, not COVID.
Not COVID. And not the employer-sponsored ones, where your employer is providing your Aira or your university is providing it. Sorry. Sorry about that. I had to cough there, folks. I don't have a cough button on Mixer. My.
Anyway, doing all right there?
I'm great. I'm like, I think I've swallowed cat fur here. Good grief.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so those are all of the things that are not covered, which leaves a whole bunch of things open.
That are covered.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's our 614 phone number. Hello.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me unmute before. That was just really bizarre. I had to call back in.
Oh, my goodness. Hey there.
Hi, Janine. This
and
is
that's
Shirley.
I knew that was going to be Shirley. Hello there.
Hi, how are you tonight?
Great.
So I have two quick things. I know that we lost Walgreens recently. Is there anything in regards to that, any kind of negotiating going on or anything to possibly get them back? That's the main thing I was kind of wondering about.
This is Troy. Not at the moment. We're focusing on new opportunities where the brand is really focused on all things diversity and inclusion, accessibility. We just haven't found someone yet at Walgreens who has that appetite. I can't tell you guys what to do, but I think you can always find on the website a support link or a feedback link, and your voice matters. Those emails and those messages when they reach. I mean, heck, at Aira as a CEO, I watch and I listen. I hear sometimes the complaints, and those matter, right? A good brand will listen to their customers. So that's my advice. But no, we're not in talks with Walgreens at the moment.
Okay. And I'm sure that Janine would be able to tell me if the Columbus Airport is one of the
yes, ma'am.
airports
yes,
that has access.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you are so welcome, Shirley. And also, even if you don't find that link on the website, social media is a wonderful place to tell Walgreens, hey, you know what? When you were an Access location, we loved it and we used it all the time. And now that you're not, we're shopping somewhere else. And I think that's probably fair.
Do you think so? I really, Evelyn, I'm so sorry. I'm really been trying to sit here and unmute you, and we haven't got to you. I feel horrible. I was gonna let you go, even though we're at time, but still can't get you unmuted. So please send your question to support@aira.io, and we will get you.
Anybody else that we did not get to.
Hey, Ryan, everyone can hear me. Use a 5-minute call and grab an agent and have them show you how to unmute. They can lock onto your screen and
I love it.
show you. And it's not easy, right? Zoom has got a ton of controls, and it's not always obvious which one to press.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And given the some of the issues
nowadays,
with the tracking and whatnot of voiceover, yeah. All right, I think we can do one more, Ryan.
You think we can do one more?
Let's do one more.
I'm all for it.
Let's do it.
All right, who's it gonna be here?
Hello.
We got you. There we go. All right, there you
go. Excellent. Hello there.
Hi. I would like to. I don't know if this is reasonable, but I wish I had Aira at the gym.
Oh.
I've used Aira at a gym.
This is Troy. What would you? I'm always interested here. What would you use it for at the gym?
To move from one machine to another, and sometimes the machines have a small cardboard thing where it explains the exercise that's going to be done on there, and how to do it and the name of the machine and the muscles that it exercises.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And so I can navigate also to the gym.
And which gym do you go to?
Yeah, I was just saying, do you have a
primarily?
specific gym that you go
This
to?
is a very large gym. It's RDB Sportsplex. It's where Magic train.
Ooh, all right.
And
Awesome.
also the hockey team, they train there too.
Oh, cool. Cool.
It
And
has
what-
3 swimming pools.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a big gym.
And you can never go wrong with free swimming pools. Like I don't know,
was
like
gonna
that's
say, good grief. Wow, that's a big place. That
That's
is
a
pretty
massive one.
awesome.
No,
Well, and now with all the COVID kinds of things, you want to be sure that you're cleaning the equipment and all of that kind of thing as well.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know where they have the wipes. So I'm not using them because I don't know where they are. That would be something I need to locate,
That would be.
It's a selling point in itself, right there, right? Like
Yes.
I think it's safety. It's a selling point to an access partner. One thing I'd recommend you do too is you definitely feel free to give them our website, and if you use like a 5-minute call to find the wipes or something, you can actually. A good use for our demo offer too, to show them kind of how Aira works and get them to see kind of how you would use Aira in the gym, and then they can reach out to us, and we'd be more than happy to talk to them and be get them as an access partner.
Because you get up to a 15-minute demo call, and that is under our promotions tab when you go into that apply free access offer. And sometimes you get the right person in management, and once they see it, they're kind of blown away by it.
They're like, yeah, we got to have that.
Ooh, that is so cool.
Well, thank you so much. I love that somebody brought that up, because I think Aira and gyms is brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
Used it before. It's definitely helpful.
We're gonna need a gym after all this holiday food. Wow.
Right? Thanksgiving next week, all that.
Those Starbucks chestnut pralines and. Well, guess what time for? Guess what it's time for? Da-da-da! The Braille calendar, yay! Because our next call is on December 15th. Yes, December 15th. So come wearing your ugly Christmas sweater, because I'll have mine on. And it is a Singing Cats sweater. So be prepared.
Yes. I love it.
Be prepared.
Well,
yes.
Thank you, everyone. This has been a great, all the first-time callers, everyone who we have never talked to. I love talking to new people. Love hearing the first-time Aira experiences. So
product ideas. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And don't worry if you're thinking, I don't have enough access places to go. This is a random drawing. And so you just never know. And you can't win if you don't play, right? Right. Yep. So I am Janine Stanley with Ryan Bishop, Troy Attilio, Emily Hill, Sandy Marcus, and all of you in the Aira universe. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're here in the U.S., and a safe and happy rest of November.